Hey everyone, welcome to our One Piece live action Spoilercast. Need to toss a bit of a warning up here. Both Andrew and Riven have read through all of One Piece. They're currently caught up, so there might be spoilers for other later stuff in here. You have been warned. I don't think they spoil anything too big, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. Enjoy the podcast.
Tomi Meshi, Chakikara Kono no, Nusapati, T Niraki Oni, Kono no, Go to Rajada. That's, I'm not going to read it anymore. Awful Japanese.
But Andrew, I don't understand.
I thought you were a native speaker for a second.
Whoa, I didn't know I was that good.
Why'd you speak Moonspeak? We were watching an American show made by Americans based on a American property, right?
Well, you see, because...
none of that cringe anime.
Well, because, wealth, fame, power. The man who had everything in this world, the Pirate King Gold Roger. We're talking about One Piece.
We are, yes.
Not the One Piece we try to get Brent to read, but it's fine.
It's unfortunate. He's so illiterate, it can't happen.
This was my first exposure to One Piece, the live-action Netflix show.
At least it wasn't awful.
Out of every anime you could have the live-action be your first exposure, One Piece really was a zinger.
Which is surprising.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually.
You know, I'm going to say it's not. Since One Piece is the most popular thing in the world, of course there's super fans with money that would get this done.
But also because I feel like One Piece is like that level of unrealistic that they would try to like fuck it up in the live action adaptation.
Oh, Brent, the more unrealistic shit doesn't happen until post time skip, right?
Okay.
This part of One Piece is grounded in comparison.
Look, Brent, at one point there's a robot that runs on Coca-Cola. He's American.
Is it Sanji?
No.
He's a main character.
Okay, because you kept saying Sanji was a robot whenever we were recording.
No, that's a different robot.
That's a different robot. He's
okay.
Part robot. It's fine. He's a cyborg. Don't worry about it.
So you've seen One Punch Man, right?
No.
Yes.
Brent. You see him Kamen Rider, right?
Yes.
Okay, just mention he's Kamen Rider.
I think we should also mention this might have general One Piece spoilers in it. I don't know.
Wow. One Piece spoilers in a One Piece spoiler cast.
So for context,
but some people might be expecting just the live action show, but you two are the One Piece experts.
Well, they are wrong.
Andrew and I have read all of the manga and are caught up.
Unfortunately.
Brent has seen nothing. Hey, it's picking up right now.
I mean, it is. That Eight-Egg Island shit, ooh boy. Now we're going places. Adam Sandler showed up.
He's got a job.
He's got a job. It's fine. Fraud alert. That's current One Piece. It's just fraud alert. Everyone's a fraud.
But we're at beginning of One Piece with this show.
Where everyone is actually a fraud.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. Not till Mihawk shows up.
Yeah, that's true. How much money do you think he spent on paint for that sword? These are jokes Brent's not going to get. So One Piece.
One Piece.
It's the name of the treasure in the Grand Line. Yahoo. I'm just going to quote all the One Piece openings. That's going to be the shtick of this episode.
What's interesting is I've never watched the anime itself. I've only read the manga.
I watched the anime back in the day when it was, airing on American television. Mm-hmm. And I stopped watching at Skypiea, which is unfortunate because after Skypiea is when it really starts to pick up.
I don't know. The back half of Skypiea is really good.
It is. No, it is. I'm not saying it's not. It is. But like Water 7 and Iron Zombie is like peak One Piece that One Piece has never reached ever since.
Yes. And it's really funny bringing those up because none of that is touched in this live action.
It's not. We are so far away from that.
This goes from the beginning all the way to Arlong Park.
We this is just the East Blue saga.
Which, hold on, as you go through the beginning, I want to look up how many chapters this actually covers.
I want to say it's probably like 100 something, but I could be wrong. But yeah, so it opens up like every One Piece, thing opens up. We see a man get stabbed to death.
Which I'm mad about. He was originally decapitated. Come
was
on, this is
decapitated.
America.
Oh, ignore my phone going off.
Uh-oh.
Ignore that Kamen Rider sound effect.
So, I just looked it up. Arlong Park ends at chapter 95.
Oh, I was close.
Okay.
So, yeah, if this was a normal manga, we'd go through a lot of it. But unfortunately, it's 1,000 chapters.
It's almost
Oh,
1,100.
so that's 1/10 of One Piece right here.
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, almost. Currently.
Yeah,
It's fine.
about.
One Piece will win next year, according to Oda.
I mean, it's culminating.
I mean, it's fine. We're gonna go see, a rat man on an island with giants. There's a cripple man there with no arms.
But we already saw the Rat Man.
Shanks is such a rat. Why did he telling Luffy like that?
No, the literal Rat Man.
Oh, I forgot Nezumi. Yeah,
You forgot the literal
Yeah,
Rat
okay.
Man?
forgot literal Nezumi. Literal rat. But anyways, so yeah, we see Roger's execution. There's some people there. We see dragons there. Shanks is there. Bug is there. Not crocodiles.
Female crocodile.
There. No, it's not. No. Fuck you. Right. So Brent, going forward, I want to explain this. So there's a character called Sir Crocodile.
Okay.
He's like the big bad of like the second saga of One Piece, right?
Okay.
He's really cool. He's made out of sand. He's a sand man, right?
Did he eat the sand devil fruit?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just send you a picture of what that looks like.
That means he's really weak to water.
Yes.
Yes.
Brent, you picked it up. Yes. So that's
Okay.
his secret that nobody knows is that he's weak to water.
But
As
aren't all
opposed-
devil
Yes.
fruit users weak to water?
Yes, but he's
Seawater.
super weak to water
Oh, so he's also weak to fresh water.
and
Yes.
blood.
Oh,
Liquid.
he's fucked.
Yeah.
So if the Honey Man fought him.
So, or the piss man.
Yes. Yes. He's literally weak to 1/3 of the fucking states of matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, you fast forward to the prison arc where there's a character named Ivan, and they're a drag queen / transsexual person. It's
Okay.
it's very hard to explain them without getting canceled, but but anyways.
They're just flamboyant. It's okay.
So anyways, so he's like, oh, Luffy's like, oh, we can't bust a crocodile who just betray us to escape the prison. And Ivan's like, oh, don't worry, I know Crocodile's weakness. And then Crocodile's annoyed, like, fine, I guess I'll help. But everyone's taking that since Ivan knows what his secret is, that Crocodile must have been a woman.
Mm.
Because Ivan has the hormone fruit. And, I'm not even making that up. And they could, like, change people's body types by messing with their hormones and their DNA. So people think that Crocodile was a woman and that Ivan made them a man. Even though he's clearly stating that Crocodile's weak.
Okay.
Weak
I don't
to
know.
liquid.
It could have.
Is that what's going on with that one character everyone says is trans?
No, that character
No.
is just trans.
No, Yamamoto is a woman. So that's a different debate that we're not having. But Yamamoto is a woman.
Okay. Okay.
She just thinks she is a certain man of a character. She thinks she's somebody completely different, who just so happens
Okay,
to
so
be
she's
a man.
so she's mentally ill? Like,
Yes, correct.
I don't.
Okay.
One Piece live action.
Anyways, yeah. So that happens, and then that's like regular. What we come back to Luffy, and he left his village. If I can't remember the name of it, and he's going to go be a pirate. In fact, he's going to be king of the pirates. He's going to get the One Piece because that's the name of the treasure in the Grand Line. Yahoo, Yahoo. Anyways, so his boat sinks. He's like, oh, I'll get in this barrel. Then the barrel is picked up by Alvida's ship, and then he runs into Kobe, who's her like what
bottom boy.
Bottom boy, yeah. Well, bottom boy. He's a little bitch boy. Not really a femboy, but he's a bitch boy. Anyways,
just a small man.
Manlet, if you would.
Until he fucking works out, then he like becomes a Chad. I had no idea that is the same character.
Yeah,
yeah.
Kobe has the biggest glow up in all of One Piece. It's great. Helmeppo is hold on. Let me find fucking post times.
I love what they do with Helmeppo to explain his terrible haircut.
I mean, I am looking at it right now. I'm looking at his time skip design.
Oh, Helmeppo?
No, Kobe.
No, I'm looking for Helmeppo.
Oh, okay.
Raven, take over while I look for this.
But, so he's on Alvida's ship, and Alvida's like, I'm a big bitch and gonna kill you. And Luffy's like, that's stupid, 'cause I'm made of rubber and you're made of fat. Don't you dare touch my hat. And he does
I did not know Dr. Seuss wrote One Piece.
He does what I find to be the funniest gif on Twitter right now, is where he does the gum pistol to smack her into the ocean. And that being sped up in gif form is the funniest thing in the world. And he kicks her ass, and Kobe and Luffy abandon ship on a tiny sailboat. As Luffy exclaims, I'm gonna be king of the pirate. Did you hear? I'm gonna be king of the pirate. Hey guys, have you heard? I'm gonna be king of the pirates. And Kobe's like, you're a crazy person. I want to join the Marines. And they keep that shtick going on until they land in what's the town with Axe Hand?
I believe it's Shellstown.
Shellstown. Where they go to a bar and meet Zoro, or see Zoro and Nami in the bar.
No, but is it Zolo or is it Zoro?
It's Zoro. They say Zoro. I hate the original English publication. Or how'd that happen?
Because L's and R's are the same, pronunciation in Japanese, so they just went with the L instead of the R.
Yeah, it's like, weird translation shit. Like the same thing with like a Aerith and Eris.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, you ever look back at old Helmeppo in the anime and be like, man, this looks like a 50-year-old grandma.
Yeah, he dresses so stupid in the anime. But they're in the bar. Helmeppo enters the bar, starts shit with the child who's offering terrible, terrible chocolate rice bars. And Zoro's like, don't make fun of the kid. Eat the rice ball. And he doesn't want to, so Zoro kicks his ass without drawing his sword, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
No sword style.
Oh, I should say, before this scene, we do get a scene of Zoro in the force being asked to join what's the assassin organization?
Baroque Works.
Baroque Works, yes. And he kills that guy.
And he kills the minority, because that's what Zoro does.
Oh no. Zoro, why have you killed no white people? I'm confused.
It's only dark-skinned people and fishmen who are a minority in the One Piece world.
But Zoro, after kicking ass of the Marines and Helmeppo, claims he's a pirate hunter and stuff. All the while, Nami is leading on a bald guy to steal his outfit, which is very funny. Mm-hmm. One thing, Nami shouldn't be here. But I like this condensing of stuff. I don't mind Nami being here.
Yeah, because we don't see her till what? After... right before Buggy.
Yeah. Yeah, she's during the Buggy arc is when she's introduced.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Zoro comes to claim his bounty, and turns out Helmpo is the main Marine captain's axe hand's son.
He's a Nepo baby.
Yep. And Zoro's like, well, he's a bitch. His dad agrees, but he still has to hang up Zoro.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So
in like the original like series, like he was up there for like 30 days.
Yeah. In the original, he's hung up there, and the little girl tries feeding him and stuff, and Helmpo steps on it. In this series, Luffy just kind of follows and goes, "You're pretty cool. Want to join?" And so it's like, "No, you're stupid." Which, that's one thing I really appreciate about the show. They keep how stupid Luffy is.
Because he's extremely stupid.
A lovable doofus.
And something that's really good, I think, about the live action show are the performances.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Ike is the best Luffy.
Everyone is casted
he's
so
really
well.
good. Yeah.
And, like... So, the thing I'm going to directly compare this show to is the Cowboy Bebop Netflix show. No one feels
We're going to fix
insufferable.
the anime.
Yeah.
Every time I think about how bad the Netflix Cowboy Bebop show is, I didn't watch it, but I saw this clip online where someone was talking to Jet about blackmail, and it says that he's like a black male. You know what I'm talking about, Riven?
Yes, where she's like, and I like black males. And bad news to report, my mom watched that show. She loved that scene.
Oh, no.
So I, officially disowned myself for taste issues.
I mean, she is a white woman.
Okay, but did you pill her on the original?
Yes, I did. We watched through all of it.
Did she like that?
She did. She's like, I think both are great. And I'm like, okay. This is the best I'm going to get.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of Cowboy Bebop, Helmpo's haircut before Zoro does funny things to him is like Vicious's, which I thought was very funny.
God. And
but
hey, you want to know something else that's better than the Cowboy Bebop Netflix show in here?
What's up?
The sets.
Yes, everything looks real.
The sets look good.
It's
like,
almost
whoa,
like everything was
effort into
real.
this.
Yeah.
It's like they built sets. Crazy.
They built a ship.
It's like insane. The amount of effort that went into this is kind of crazy. Like, I'm used to shit
Also,
like, the Cowboy Bebop Netflix, or did either of you watch Death Note? The Netflix movie?
I've seen.
I watched
clips.
the American one.
Yeah, that's the American one.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, it's really bad.
My younger cousin loves it. Or no, niece.
Right.
How old were they whenever they watched it?
She was 8.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
No
Right,
excuse.
Your family has bad taste.
I know, it sucks. But Luffy frees Zoro, and Zoro runs to find his swords that were confiscated. As Luffy goes to find, he hears that there's a map of the East Blue to get to the Grand Line.
Mm-hmm.
So Luffy, while looking for it, runs into Nami, who's like, hey, you're an idiot. I'm trying to steal things, but you're doing it the dumb way because you're stinky. And they have a run-in with Axe Hand. God, I already forgot his name.
Axe and Morgan.
Axe Hand Morgan.
Just remember, they kept his name in the original 4Kids dub, but they had to change Ace because Ace is the name of a vodka nobody knew about. I'm not making that up.
Sorry?
Yeah, I always forgot that four kids had One Piece at one point.
So
Yes.
so 4Kids renamed Ace's name to Trace. And the reason they claim is like, oh, well, Ace is the name of vodka, and we don't want our character associated with alcohol. But you have
That
a little
era was
character.
insane.
But you had a little character named Captain Morgan.
Yeah, that era of 4Kids was insane, where they grabbed whatever and then went like, we need to scrub it for our sanctity.
Yeah, like replacing Sanji's cigarette with a lollipop.
Or every gun with a doohickey.
They became squirt guns.
Yeah. Look up Helmpo's gun in the 4Kids dub, because it's replaced with a doohickey.
Hold on, I'm gonna fucking look this up. Hold on a minute. 4Kids. What the hell is his name?
Helmpo.
Oh,
Or
Helmpo.
Sorry,
Helmpo.
But
What the fuck is that?
It's a
What is
doohickey.
this? It's a hammer and a stamp connected by a spring.
Yeah, and the trigger presumably makes the hammer go down. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which dub was it? The 4Kids or
It was the 4Kids.
or the original? Do you even know what I'm about to ask?
No.
The one where I think it's Zoro just screams, "Luffy!"
That was 4Kids.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Zoro! Luffy!
It's like blowing out his microphone.
They're pretty. You look at that one. That edit is worse.
Oh, that edit's really bad.
Oh, it's so dumb.
But back to the good show. Nami and Luffy managed to get into Hand Axe Morgan's main office, while Zoro goes to give what? How do you pronounce that? Because I keep pronouncing
Hemepo?
Hemepo. Give Hemepo the most unfortunate haircut after he, after confiscating his katanas, starts posing naked with them.
We have to point out how he has a portrait in there where he has to Quattro Pajama sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking gave him a turf haircut. With turf bangs.
That scene made me laugh so much of just him naked playing with his cool swords that he took. I'm like, he's just like me. Luffy, it cuts back to Luffy and Nami, who they managed to find where the map is. Unfortunately, it's in a safe, and Hand Axe Morgan manages to figure out they're not who they say they are. They're a bunch of pirates. So they activate the alarm, and Luffy, in all of his brilliance, goes, "We don't have enough time to break open the lock. Let me just rip it out of the wall or the floor." Mm-hmm. And the way that scene was cut, Nami was on Luffy's back at first, so I thought he was just gonna fucking kill her by landing with her first.
Okay, does Luffy's powers also give him super strength?
I mean...
Because he broke Arlong's sword with his hand.
Everyone's kind of just strong in One Piece universe.
Okay.
Look, to be fair, he was trained by Garp.
Yes.
And Garp
can throw shit really far.
Well,
yes.
So the whole thing about Garp when he's first introduced in the anime, he's literally throwing the cannonballs and destroying ships.
Okay.
And then he also trains by punching crashed fucking like battleships and punching holes into them. And by holes, I mean dents.
He's also introduced by the cover side stories that happen at the beginning of the early chapters.
It's true, where he's eating donuts, and then they arrest Captain Morgan, and then he slashed him, and people be like, fraud alert, but then it turns out, no, Garp just fell asleep standing.
Yeah.
Which is a Monkey D family trait, along with picking their nose with their pinky.
Mm-hmm.
It still fucks me up that Monkey D is their family name and it comes first.
Yeah.
It's Japanese convention.
Yeah.
I know, but like, it's just Monkey, then the middle initial D.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's wrong?
It's
look, so normal.
Weird.
Look, they have the Will of D.
Don't talk about the Will of D.
They have
the Will of D? You mean the Yu-Gi-Oh card?
No, hold on, Brent. I'm going to link you the One Piece wiki, right?
No, don't. It's funnier when you encounter it in the manga.
They have the Will of D.
But when Luffy and Nami launch out the window, they land in the courtyard just as Zoro gets out to the courtyard as well. And all the Marines come out, and they realize, oh, they're going to have to fight out of here. And Luffy's like, yeah, my crew, let's fight out of here. We're not your crew. It's very funny, and we all laugh.
No. I don't like the MCU kind of writing.
Listen, I feel like this show balances where it's a little quirky, but it takes itself seriously enough that I'm not bothered.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, it's only coming out of Zoro's mouth because he's annoyed, which I find incredibly entertaining.
That's true.
Like, during this fight, Luffy calls out his special attack of, was it Gum Gum Pistol? Or Gum Gum Gatling?
Oh, no. I think it was Pistol. No, yeah, it's Pistol, because why would you shout out the name of your attack?
And Luffy's like, everyone has a special attack that they yell out.
You know what I really hope happens if there's a season 2?
Mm-hmm.
Zoro starts saving out his attack, so that'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, well, they have said that season 2 is completely written.
Oh?
It's just the actor strike is going on.
I'm fine with waiting.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, you know what they should have done? Like, if they knew the actor strike was coming out, they should have just released this weekly.
Yeah. Honestly, they could.
Well, hey, that's not how Netflix rolls. You know, they gotta.
What do you mean? They
just dump everything at
Didn't they
once.
do JoJo's weekly?
No,
they
didn't. They did that in batches.
Oh, I thought was weird.
Yeah. Everyone complained about JoJo coming in batches because no one talked about Stone Ocean.
I mean, Stone Ocean's also bad, but that's...
He said it! He said it! I knew he was gonna say it!
Quick, everyone, take out your Midnight Misconduct bingo cards.
Andrew says Stone Ocean is bad.
Wow.
They
like
talk about Kamen Rider. Racism somehow gets brought up.
Well, you are in the call, so this seems to happen. It just seems to follow you.
Oh, I'm the problem.
Yes, the only person of color is the problem.
Oh, no. That's why I feel bonded with Luffy. But they go to escape the island because they realize the Marines are going to chase them. And Kobe's like, well, I'm going to stay to join the Marines. But, you know, you're not a bad pirate, Luffy. Because there's been
You're
a minor...
one of the good ones.
Yeah, there's been a arc about Kobe going, there's only bad pirates and only good Marines. I'm a cop. As they then leave the island, and that's the end of episode 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We go to episode 2, which was... What happened in episode 2? That's the one I blank on.
Same. I'm trying to think because.
Here, hold on.
Wait.
I'm pulling up the episode.
Well, that was Orange Town. That was Buggy.
Oh, episode 2
Yes,
was Buggy.
yeah.
Okay.
See,
Yeah,
why do I?
Buggy.
That's why I blocked it out.
It feels like it should be an episode 3 episode. Like something happens in between, but yeah, they get kidnapped on their ship as they're sailing out. And Luffy swallows the map in his gut because he's made of rubber, which makes sense.
That was somebody's fetish right there.
No, they just played Metal Gear Solid and they went. Man, Snake swallowing the cigarettes was so cool. When they wake up, they realize they're trapped as the walls around them fall out, and they realize they're in a big circus.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this set a lot. They have cool lights.
Yeah.
I do like how they handled Buggy this way, that he just wants to entertain people by holding them hostage and performing clown shit.
Yes. I like both versions of Buggy, the manga version and this version a lot. This version is very... kind of gets old of his shtick after a while. He's like, come on, guys.
Okay, but which one is hornier?
That is a difficult question. Because later One Piece Buggy with the hair down is a horny Buggy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when he's being yelled at by people way more powerful than him and is sweating bullets every day worried that he's gonna die.
But he's immune to sword attack, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. He's threatened by Mihawk at one point, which makes no sense. Because a sword man can't beat Buggy.
Look, the admirals couldn't beat Buggy.
Buggy is the funniest frog.
Chop fruit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although I guess you can beat him if you just do what Arlong did and just like put his separate pieces into like containers.
Oh yeah, that's what they did in the original manga, where they managed to separate his body pieces.
Yeah,
right?
they threw it all in one chest, and they threw that chest in the ocean. Because originally Buggy was supposed to be, a weak one-off villain, like all of One Piece.
Who shot his big Buggy bomb?
We did not get the Buggy balls. I'm upset.
So mad because that is the biggest brick joke in the world.
Gotta save it for season 2.
No.
That's saved for season 10.
Oh, okay.
Look, because there's a joke later on, right? When they're in the prison island, right? And Buggy goes, "Hey, Luffy, remember those Buggy balls I had that blew up that town?" And Luffy's like, "No," and then Buggy looks so defeated.
Yes, please post that face, because it's the most defeated Buggy has ever looked. Of just, he doesn't remember.
But I gotta find it. Also, Buggy gets kicked in the balls in the original series by Luffy when they're fighting, and it's the funniest shit.
Yes, because...
I think he still gets kicked in the balls here, right?
No, it doesn't happen, because in the original...
Okay, someone gets kicked in the balls.
His upper torso is flying around, and he's like, "I'm gonna get you, Luffy," and so Luffy just kicks him in the nuts, because his legs are on the ground. But this episode...
I'll post this. I'll post this in the watching shit chat. Hold on. What the fuck happened there?
This episode's basically just a really condensed version of the town that Buggy ransacks.
Orangetown.
Orangetown. It's way more extended in the anime, with a whole arc about a dog protecting a pet store and everything.
There's also a lion.
Yes, a lion man. They make a joke about how the lion man doesn't have a lion anymore.
I've seen that face before.
It's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, that panel comes several years later, and Luffy's like, "I don't remember you."
Oh yeah, Buggy.
But they super condense Orangetown a lot, where the one dude in this episode who's throwing knives at a spinning Zoro because he's tied up to a wall used to ride a unicycle and throw spinning tops at you that cut you. And oh god, wasn't Luffy trapped in a cage for half the arc?
Yeah. And Zoro's like, "I can't cut steel. What are you talking about?"
But they condense it down. Zoro and Nami both beat this throwing knife dude. They go to confront Buggy, who's dumping seawater onto Luffy, where we learn that seawater takes away Devil Fruit users' powers, because they have the curse of the sea on it for their incredible powers. They can no longer swim, and they get incredibly weak when in contact with it.
Because the ocean's like, "Fuck you having special powers."
And there's like there's a flashback with Shanks here that one of you said is added. He does something with his eyes.
Oh no, we're talking about the hockey.
Yeah,
that's retroactively added in. Yeah.
So, in the flashback, Luffy in his village wants to go be pirates with Shanks, and he's like, "No, you're a baby." And then Luffy accidentally eats the gum fruit because he's a child, and there was food in a box. Like, come on, Shanks, you didn't think this was gonna happen?
It's funnier in like the anime and the manga, where fucking he eats it in front of Shanks, so Shanks fucking tries to get it out of his mouth by shaking it upside down, and so Luffy hits his head on the floor. It's funny shit. But
yes.
anyways.
and mountain bandits come down to the village and are like, well, Shanks, you disrespected me. Fuck you. And they kill all those mountain bandits except for one.
Lucky Roo literally pulls out his gun and teleports behind him. Shoots him in the back of the head.
And that does establish, oh yeah, Shanks will just kill people if you push him far enough. And it's not even that far.
And see, Shanks' whole gimmick is that he only gets the strongest pirates in the world.
But one of the pirates manages to kidnap Luffy. And this pirate's just psychotic. Is like, no one cares about you, and I'll kill you. And I'm running away because I have no good ideas.
It's true.
Until he's killed by the sea monster, and then Shanks shows up. And be like, hey, Luffy, you're fine. I saved you from the sea monster.
Shanks, what about your cock?
It's fine. I didn't need it. And the sea monster goes to eat up those two. When
it's
Shanks...
It only took like 36 minutes before someone made a dick joke with One Piece.
But Shanks stares at the sea monster so hard that it goes away. In the manga, that's how it happens. It's later retconned that Shanks used Emperor Haki, which is just big dick energy, to get the monster to go away. Which they add the little effect in his eye to signify that. And Shanks loses an arm because of it.
Why didn't Shanks just use his arm in hockey? Is he stupid or something?
He was trying to prove a point.
What if Shanks can't even use arm in hockey? What if he can only use Conqueror's hockey and that's the trade-off?
What if Luffy exploded if he did that? We don't know.
Well, good.
Good.
Fuck them kids.
Oh, no. But we flash back to the circus tent. They break Luffy out, and then they just kick the ass of Buggy, and then turn him into hands and feet and head only, and launch him into the sky. They then proceed to free the residents of the town, and they give them a shit ton of food because Buggy wrecked their entire town.
It's true.
Also, the entire episode taking place in the circus so they don't have to make a big town set is very funny.
Also, so they can hide the CGI better. It's also funny.
Yeah. Y'all were kind of not that happy with CGI. I thought it looked fine.
I also thought it looked fine.
There's moments where I'm like, oh no.
But Andrew, you watched Kamen Rider.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? The effects were good in Geats, alright?
Yeah, but I've seen the effects in the one with dragons where it wasn't good.
Yeah, Saber's awful. Saber had a PS3 cutscene, it was bad.
So on a scale from Saber to Geats, what is One Piece on?
0-1.
0-1. Okay, yeah, I see that.
And also, man, live action One Piece looks way better than fucking Gotchard.
I mean, Gotchard was okay.
Which is the currently airing one. That train background looked rough.
Look, Brent, I'm gonna be honest. I watched it on my phone, alright?
Yeah.
You can't watch Kamen Rider on your fucking phone.
I hate to disappoint David Lynch, but I watched Kamen Rider on my fucking phone.
And that's the end of episode 2. Episode 3 is... God, I'm forgetting these first 4 episodes a lot since it's...
Village.
Syrup Village,
Oh, yeah.
where we get...
Where they
Yeah, because you watched this
Village.
at work.
Yeah. They fixed
explain how
Village.
they fixed it.
So Syrup Village, right, used to be really long, and a lot of shit really didn't happen a lot in Syrup Village. Michael Jackson was there, and so was a bunch of kids. None of this exists in live action Syrup Village, so it's good.
Basically, Usopp, instead of just being himself, hung out with a bunch of kids because he was a loser with no friends. That's literally what was going on, because he would scream, "There's pirates," and then everyone got sick of him, so only children would hang out with him. And sickly white women. So they cut the children. They cut the hypnosis guy, which I don't think they should have, because that dude was really important to making the plan work.
Yeah.
Because he had to hypnotize Kuro into being a loyal butler.
Like how he also had to hypnotize Captain Morgan to think he was this great, amazing guy, because Captain Morgan wasn't always an asshole.
There's some goofy things.
Also, he has a devil mushroom on his shin.
I'm glad they kept the poop motif on his suit. But this episode is basically the crew meeting Usopp, and Usopp's like, yeah, I'm a cool pirate. You want to meet my sick white lady? And they go to this super sick white lady's house because they want to buy a ship from her because they need a ship because their old ship broke. And they enter the mansion, and Kuro's like, these filthy Brazilians, I mean pirates, shouldn't be in our household. Usopp, other people of color, Japanese, I'll only tolerate you for one night. Do not make
So Brent, that's Michael Jackson, right?
Okay.
So you see that like little like beard thing he has, right?
Yeah.
That's a mushroom.
Oh, okay.
So you see, he ate the cap of the mushroom, and then he got weird hypnosis powers.
God, One Piece characters are goofballs. But they enter the mansion. Kuro's like, these filthy people, we don't want them, bothering Miss Kaya and stuff. And Miss Kaya's like, no, I love hearing their stories and stuff. I'm stuck in a room all day. I have to eat this blue shit they give me every day.
I love to hear about the problems of the minorities. I mean, the impoverished.
Also, my parents are dead, and then Kuro arrived. Real weird how that happened.
A little strange.
And they converse. Miss Kaya doesn't want to be babied. Nami just starts stealing shit, which, Nami do what Nami do.
Mm-hmm.
Zoro just wants to get drunk, which, hell yeah, brother.
It's just like Riven, for real.
For real. And Luffy wants to eat Luffy, first off, makes a big disturbance during dinner by stepping on the table like, bro, you couldn't just walk around normally. And goes, hey, I'm going to be king of the pirates. Pretty please give me a boat. Pretty please. And they go to sleep after that. And then wake up for midnight snacks and drinking. Luffy eats a big pot of blue pudding.
Blue soup.
Which...
It looks like gruel.
It does.
Did anyone think of the alien milk from Last Jedi?
No. Why would I ever think of Last Jedi?
Well, now that you said that, yes, now I am thinking about it.
But he eats the entire pot and is knocked the hell out. Turns out the two butlers, or like servants, the big fat guy and tiny blue-haired lady, are working for Kuro, and they're secretly cat people.
But are they minks?
They're trying to kill Miss Kaya with poison.
You see Brent later on, there's a whole island full of people, but it's not actually an island. It's actually a really giant elephant that's like 800 meters tall. It's actually bigger than that.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of animal people that are called minks.
I think these two are just weird cosplayers who are really into the cat aesthetic.
But is Mary a minx? Because he's a goat man.
Mary's dead.
Mary is dead. They killed off Mary in the live action.
Which is the weirdest change. Like, he lives in the anime. And he helps Miss Kaya, so it's super bizarre that they're like, no, the goat man can die.
Well, you see, what's going to happen is that Mary's brother is going to come in and be like, hey, guys.
You could call me Mary.
Yeah, you could just call me Mary. I look exactly like him,
Goat and all.
Good. Yeah. Except he has like slightly different colored fur. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Zoro gets finds out that Kuro kills Mary, and he goes to attack him as Usopp runs away. And then he gets hit over the head with a bottle and gets thrown in a well, which is very funny. In that well, Zoro has his dead friend flashbacks where she was tragically killed by Stare.
Down these stairs.
The strongest person in One Piece. But he wants to become the strongest swordsman because he made a promise with her. And he spends the entire episode just trying to climb out that well.
Yeah, before she falls down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. You know that Caleb City video where he goes to get the goes pizza here, and then like cracks his ankle and falls all the way down the stairs?
Yeah.
That happened.
I like that her actress made a TikTok of her referencing the stairs.
It's so good.
The cat people find Luffy passed out in the kitchen, and they're like, he's dead. He ate so much poison, and go to haul him out. In one of the cuts, Luffy is clearly walking. And I just looked at that. I'm like, come on, is the actor not strong enough just to drag his ass?
Also, think about people walking in the background, right? So back when Nami and Luffy are trying to find the map, you can see Zoro in the background looking for his swords because he's bad with directions.
There's so many good details in this that they kept.
Mm-hmm.
Usopp is screaming and stuff at the Marines who showed up on the island, including Kobe, because Kobe's been having a little adventure with Admiral Garp, who wears a funny dog hat.
Yeah, this is really like Kobe-centric in the live action.
Yeah, I guess they wanted to like something for their B plot.
I mean, I guess
this plot does happen on the cover chapters. It's just it happens over like a year. So it's not like it came out of nowhere. And so melding it a bit, I didn't mind having it as the B plot. Usopp keeps screaming at the Marines, there's pirates here, but it doesn't work because he's always been screaming, there's pirates here, because his dad was a pirate, and he wanted him to come back.
His dad, who's Yasopp, who's part of Shanks' crew.
His ass is never coming back.
And he's not.
He went to go get cigarettes and the One Piece, and, hasn't shown up since.
My favorite part is that with Film Red, they they found fucking Uda in the treasure chest. That fucking Yasopp is going to raise his random girl, but not his own son. Also, later on, after the at the end of Wano, Yasopp's like, I'm not ready to meet my son.
You sure are, you pussy.
Man, they really gave Gin a different outfit when he went over to One Piece, huh? Anyways.
Kobe is not convinced and still wants to investigate the house and such, and goes to the mansion and goes, Mr. Kuro, sir, please let me investigate your hands in case they have giant finger swords, which is a hilarious actual prop they made. I love it so much. And also gives context to why Kuro is always pushing up his glasses with the base of his palm.
So, this week I watched the movie X-Men Origins Wolverine. And in that, his claws are like really awful CGI that aren't tracking well.
Yeah, they're never tracked
so it was
well.
So it was very appreciated that these were a practical effect.
God, imagine these finger claws not tracking well.
God.
They clip down a frame too early. At this scene, Usopp runs away just to confront Miss Kaya as the Marines are turned away. Zoro ends up in the house somehow, I remember. I think he just bursts through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Usopp is going to Miss Kaya like, hey, we gotta get over here. Kuro's gonna kill you. And she's like, I don't like this story. It's not fun like your other ones. And Nami, who was eavesdropping in the kitchen for a while, pops up and goes like, nah, he's not bullshitting you this time. Every other time, yeah, he's a fat liar who shouldn't be trusted. But this time, he's good.
Also, so something I think it needs to get pointed out that I think about it. They took away Usopp's nose, but they kept Buggy's nose.
A big clown nose is more aesthetical. A weird lanky nose is... I don't know. I understand taking that one out.
But he's supposed to be Pinocchio.
Well, he's not anymore.
They also kept Arlong's weird nose, and I'm not okay with that.
Well, that's because he's a fishman, and fishmen need prosthetics.
You're
harping on Arlong so much. I thought he looked fine.
No, it looks bad.
Yeah, he looks fine.
No, it looks bad.
They should have made it bigger.
He should have been taller. He honestly should have.
But Nami, Usopp, and God, my brain just fries when I'm trying to remember names. White girl, sickly white woman, Kaya. Go to run away through secret passages in the mansion, and then the scene from the raid happens where the scary man with the machete starts stabbing into the walls. I thought this was great, and then they basically hide in the attic while Kuro wanders around going, Kaya, aren't you a little weakling? I'm glad I'm going to kill you when it turns 12 because you'll turn 18 and I'll be able to take everything from this mansion.
And then you'll be legal. It'll be A-okay.
It'll be legal for me to kill you. And then Luffy shows up going, what'd you say?
That sounds like some pedophile shit.
It's just...
And he goes on a speech about, Kuro, you gave up on your dreams, which makes more sense in the anime because he's literally gonna kill all of his crew and everyone he knows in order to just live rich on this island and no longer be a pirate.
Yeah.
In here, it's kind of muddled, but it's still there. And Kuro keeps just teleporting around unnecessarily for no reason.
He's doing the technique.
Which allows Luffy to just punch him and beat him. At the same time, Zoro's fighting the cat people. Which, can I say the blue-haired cat person is looks better than the anime cat person? Because that one just had a weird green hair and hunchback, and I didn't like them.
Is it because this one's an e-girl?
No.
It's totally because the one in the live action is an e-girl. It's okay, I understand.
I'm fine with the fat one, too. They did take out the gag where he's not actually fat, he just wears large shirts. Which that would have been, you know, bring that gag around. But all of them are defeated. And then Kobe and the Marines try to arrest Luffy and the gang, and they're like, nah, and leave. Episode 4.
That was episode 4.
That was episode 4?
Yeah, because 3 and 4 are at the same time.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it was a two-part.
Now we're on the episodes we watched today.
Mm-hmm. What we watched today was also during the Kobe parts. Admiral Garp is constantly trying to mentor Kobe and such, and I think it's done. I like those parts a lot because he's extremely Scottish, and so he's just going, Kobe, you got to have a spine, Kobe.
And then episode 4 ends with Luffy looking through the spyglass. He's going, Grandpa.
Yeah, they get the Going Merry, which I like the Going Merry set a lot. They made a good Going Merry. And Garp yells over the ship to get those pirates, and Luffy yells, why is my grandpa here? Episode 4 opens up with Garp literally throwing a cannonball at them, which is great. And Luffy gets big and round and bounces the cannonball back. Did anyone else like when he got big and round?
I mean, that's just what Luffy do.
Luffy be doing that.
What the Luffy do?
Going in the wrong direction. But they managed to get away from the Marines and land in
Barati.
In where?
Barati.
Oh, Barati. Yep, they were at the cook ship, shaped like a big fish.
Yeah.
Which is also another cool set. Like, it looks massive.
Yeah. Looks good.
Which they enter. Luffy is an idiot and goes, "Hey, man, I'm here for some grub. Put it on my tab. I'm gonna be king of the pirates." You know what I'm saying? And then Nami just hands some money and she's like, "Listen, just let us eat." They eat some good food. I shouldn't have watched this episode while hungry. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, that was probably a bad idea.
What are you, stupid or something?
Here we meet Sanji, who's making a fancy dish, and Zeph, the head chef, goes like, "What are you, stupid or something? Now you're a busboy. Go wait."
Stop making this fancy shit. Make what's on the menu.
And Sanji's like, "Listen, I'm cooking here. Hey."
I love that they got kitchen culture down to a science.
Well, no one was doing coke before they started cooking, so not perfect.
We don't know. They could have already taken the coke.
One thing I like is they nailed the blue-haired second chef look perfectly.
Yeah, Patty.
Yeah. The only way they could make him better if they gave him like basketballs for shoulders.
I get why.
But Luffy eats all this food and then just goes like, "I'm not gonna pay till later." So he's turned into a chore boy, which is very funny. They do chore stuff as it cuts back to Admiral Garp, and he contacts Mihawk
Fraud
to
alert.
go hunt Luffy. He's not a fraud till later. He beats Zoro at his lowest power, meaning he's not a fraud.
So, we gotta mention how this is way different than the original series, where Mihawk just shows up because he was bored and he was chasing Don Krieg. Because Don Krieg just kind of like went past Mihawk. Mihawk's, this would be fun.
Yeah.
It just starts bullying
Also,
this pirate.
Mihawk is just in the middle of the ocean on a tiny coffin, just floating through with a tiny sail.
With green fire.
Yes, he's so dramatic in the original anime. Like, you know V from DMC5?
Yeah.
He's that drama.
Okay.
He's very Virgil core. But yeah, Mihawk shows up and goes, "Where can I find..." Well, no. First, he eliminates
Don
the
Krieg.
dude that... Yeah, Don Krieg, who was the original big bad of the arc. Don Krieg originally had a giant shield of spikes, and he's like, "You're immune to blunt damage, but piercing damage you can't get through." And then Luffy just tanks it and fucking beats his ass.
And then he had a spear and some guns and an axe and a bunch of other weapons.
He was basically a mecha boss in human form.
He pretty much just played Monster Hunter 24/7, right?
Yes. Mihawk does a cool shot where he splits his ship in half, and I love that moment so much because it tells me, oh, they're gonna do goofy shit. They're gonna actually do, stuff from the anime that's cool. He then does get to the Barty later, while Usopp is fucking blasted. It's very funny.
He said it was the time of his life.
I said while we were watching, it's like Brent and I's friends when we goes to anime conventions.
Yeah.
He claims he's going to wants to find Monkey D. Luffy, but Zoro goes, "Hey, I know you. I challenge you to a duel to the death, Mihawk Dracul."
Mihawk's like, bet.
I bet in the morning. they find Luffy and Sanji have a heart-to-heart at that moment a little bit, where Sanji's like, I want to find the all blue, and Zeph doesn't appreciate my talents because he's a dingus. And
He's not my real dad.
He's not my real dad. And Luffy's like, you should follow your dreams. Cut to morning, I believe, where Zoro goes to fight Mihawk, and Nami's like, you know this is fucking stupid, right? He's gonna kill you. But Zoro's like, no, I have to do it. And Luffy's like, no, he has to do it. And Usopp's like, I'm hungover. So Zoro goes to fight Mihawk, and Mihawk does the thing he does in the anime, where he takes off his cross, and it's actually a tiny sword.
Love this scene. So good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
They fight. Zoro gets fucking rinsed. Fraud alert.
Oh, it's because Mihawk didn't have anything smaller.
You don't go hunting rabbits with cannons.
Look, have you seen that pose where it fucking shows fucking Mihawk cooking later and he has a normal sized kitchen knife? It's like, wow, the zucchini got more respect than Zoro. That made me laugh.
But Mihawk or Zoro does fight well enough to get Mihawk to actually pull out his big sword, which is called again.
Hold on, I can't think. I know it's a black blade, but hold on.
It's a cool sword. I like the prop they made.
Yoryu.
Okay, yeah, that sword. Zoro finally enters the 3-sword stance, where he puts one sword in his mouth.
Which looks really goofy.
So goofy. I love it so much. It works in the anime a lot because he poses his sword to look like kanji half the time. Right, Andrew?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, especially since it's the manga, it doesn't have to make sense. He can just go past the guy and he gets cut up.
Look, Zoro just fucking can make 3 copies of himself, right? And just he has 9-sword style.
Yeah.
I'm not even making that up for it. That happens a lot.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Zoro gets cut across his chest, and Mihawk's like, y'all are impressive. Meet me on the Grand Line. And he leaves. In the manga, he actually asks for Mihawk to leave a scar across his chest, because he loses utterly, and then just exposes his chest going, hey, no, I need you to leave a scar.
Yeah, because a scar on a swordsman's back is a really big shame.
Yes. Yeah. Zoro does the pose he does in the manga, where he's clutching his headband over his eyes and crying, going, I want to be stronger. I'm going to be the greatest swordman.
That he'll never lose again, and from that point forward, Zoro never lost a fight.
If he can find the fight, though, that's the real problem.
That's
because he only fights minorities.
Oh, no!
See, Brent's got it, but also because Zoro has really bad directions, and he's a really bad liar. So and Skypiea, he fights this guy. He's like, you can't blind me. These aren't goggles, they're sunglasses. He's like, those are clearly goggles. Like, oh, fuck, he knows.
Luffy then goes, shit, Zoro's dying, and goes to Sanji to go like, hey, my buddy's dying. Is there a doctor? No, but there is a chef. Quick, get booze and fish. We'll cut him up like sashimi.
We got to replace his heart with this cannoli.
Yeah, this is like where like the live action really like goes his own way.
A little bit. They line his wound with fish scales, which I'm not gonna look up if it's real or not. I choose to believe.
He's part fishman now.
Yes. And they leave Zoro to recuperate as the episode the episode ended with Zoro losing, and this episode starts with them fixing him up. When was it?
fish skin has shown anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties that support and improve wound healing in a variety of wounds.
Hey, so...
Huh, okay.
It's not coming out of nothing. After this, Sanji and Luffy and Usopp are just hanging out near Zoro going, man, I hope he don't die. Which is when Sanji goes into his backstory about him and Redfoot Zeph. He was originally a little lad on a cooking ship that was raided by pirates. And then Zeph enters the kitchen area and goes, this soup's pretty good, but it needs oregano. And then Sanji comes out going, oregano are for savages. And I like that line a lot.
Against oregano?
I don't know.
He really hates Italians because you see he's French, right? And the French really hate Italians.
That makes sense. Okay.
I was talking out my ass, but yeah, that one makes sense.
It's canonical now. Unfortunately, a big storm causes the ship to crash, and Sanji and Zeph wake up on a big island, which is, I don't get how they got up there. Like, that thing's 5 stories tall.
Oh, you see the wave pushed the boat up there.
Oh, okay. And there's 2 bags on this island, a big bag and a tiny bag. He throws the tiny bag towards Sanji and goes, that's your part of the food. Make it last. But why do you have the big bag? I want the big bag. I'll kill you. And that's the scene. Sanji then just hangs out on the other side of the rock looking out for ships, nibbling on his food. Did I not catch it? Did they have a scene where Sanji drops the food?
I didn't notice one.
No, he like unpacks the food, eats a bit.
Mm-hmm. In the original anime,
like,
there's a section where Sanji accidentally drops a bit of bread, and he's like heartbroken. But after 50 days of him basically starving, he heads out around to Zeph's side going, I'm gonna get that big bag of food. And he starts stabbing the bag with his knife going, it must be under all this treasure. What do you mean there's no food? What do you mean? And he looks down and it pans. He has no leg. He eated his leg.
In the 4Kids version, he lost his leg saving Sanji.
I thought that was in the manga too.
No, in the manga, he eats his leg.
Huh, because for some reason I thought a chain went around his leg and it's like ripped it off.
I'm pretty sure that's only in the no, because I remember him eating his leg in the manga.
Okay. I must have been mistaken then.
I could have sworn. I'll look this up.
Either way, they basically bond over that, and after 83 days, they get saved, and Zeph opens up a... Oh, they also bond because they both want to find the All Blue, which is where all 4 oceans collide, and there must be 1 billion million fish there, including fish we don't know about. They then, establish the restaurant, but Zeph's always a hard ass at Sanji, the old man.
Okay, no, so in the anime is when they did that. They did it for censorship reasons.
Okay.
Oh.
Because apparently it spooked young children. And in the manga, Zeph just, moves his leg.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But they learn Sanji's backstory, but then they realize there's a ruckus in the dining area. Fishmen, fish people have arrived.
I don't like how they look.
They're fine.
Yeah, I think they look fine.
They're perfectly fine, like makeup and prosthesis. If you made Arlong's nose bigger, that would fix most of it.
Also, if he was taller.
Sure, put some pumps on, whatever.
He's supposed to be like 8 feet tall.
He throws people using wires. It's good enough. The main problem is Octopus Man is missing.
Yeah, Hachi's missing. I don't like that.
He's important later.
He's very important later.
They pulled the 4Kids and they removed an important character.
It's the fact that he's part of the reason why we get like one of the greatest scenes of the anime when it cuts to black and white. It's really good.
All right.
Let me see if I can find that.
And Arlong is looking for Luffy because Luffy has the map. And they're like, well, how'd you find me? And an ear wriggles out of Luffy's hat and goes towards
a bag.
The bag that contains the clown. My
Buggy?
brain is
Yeah.
buggy. My brain is breaking. I was going to call him Biggie, the clown.
Just like Luffy.
Biggie Smalls, the clown. And yeah, so Buggy's been hanging around with Arlong all this time in a bag. And Luffy and Arlong fight, and Luffy gets rinsed. And he's gonna be killed by Arlong until Nami comes out. Throughout the series, we've been getting snippets of her calling secretly to someone that she has
On
the
the-
map.
On the snail phones.
Yes,
Oh,
the
so-
transponder snails.
So the one that Navi uses, that little Bluetooth one, is completely live action original.
Okay.
Yeah, the Dan Dan Moshi though, they're
Okay, they haven't. Oda hasn't introduced a tiny snail to put in your ear.
No.
He just has Dan Dan
Bit-
Moshi.
He has introduced the versions that display things on a screen through
Yeah.
their eyes.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
all
smart
projectors.
snails.
Yeah, the smart snails.
Okay.
Snails are such a bizarre technology in One Piece. I love it.
Hey, remember the fucking transponder shells up in Skypiea that we never see after Skypiea?
Listen, that technology is isolated and will never come down.
No, so I feel like that they were originally designed for non Devil Fruit users to fight Devil Fruit users, but then he came up with hockey. That's my theory.
Yeah. It don't matter. None of this matters.
No, none of it matters.
But yeah, Nami's revealed to be a traitor and goes out with Arlong. And Luffy's really sad, like, no, Nami,
Not my Nakama.
my Nakama.
Nakama, please.
And
Wasn't there like fan translations of the manga that kept Nakama,
I mean,
and that's where that comes from?
maybe. They say it in, the Japanese
Yeah, 'cause it was
text,
either that
presumably.
it was either that or Naruto, where someone who was translating the manga is like, no, Nakama's a Japanese super word. It can't be
It's probably
translated.
Naruto.
I remember the Pro Z video where he's like Naruto, like official subs versus fan subs or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably.
Anyway.
But yeah, Nami leaves. Luffy's mad. He has an argument with Zeph where he goes, "Damn it, boy! You can't be in the kitchen. You can't be in my restaurant. You're gonna leave. Go make a name for yourself, you fucking pussy." And Sanji's like, "Maybe I will, not my dad, but is my dad."
Also,
And he leaves to go join Luffy.
And then he leaves.
He goes to join Luffy, and they head on to Arlong, which is part of Coco Island,
Yeah.
because they want to help Nami.
They got
There they see shit's wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's poor. The man who should have a pinwheel on his forehead and dresses up like El
Presidente.
Presidente from the Tropico series is like, what are you looking for, Nami? Because we want to help her. Also, during this, we learn, what was the first flashback?
I think I was gone at that point.
You mean the
Okay.
flashback with Nami?
Yeah, because it opens with a flashback, don't it?
Yes. It's her with her like adopted mom and sister, and she's like tired of eating tangerines.
Yes. And she also steals a book at that point, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Basically, throughout this episode, we get the backstory of Nami.
Yeah, she steals the book. We find out that she's a libertarian. Because stealing is a victimless crime.
You can't steal things. Just like punching people in the dark.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we find out about Nami's habit of stealing in this backstory, how she's adopted from this lady who looks like the waitress from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, I don't think it's her, though.
It was fucking me up. It looks just like her. Her other adopted sister is black. The dumbest people in the world will be complaining about that.
They are complaining about it, don't worry.
We love to see it. The dumbest people being dumb.
Hold on, so you making that waitress trick with Always Sunny. Hold on, I'll post an image, but keep talking.
Okay. Also, just the Nami being a different race from her sister makes the found family theme a lot stronger, I feel like. So Andrew just posted Danny DeVito, but drew chopper clothes over him. I think that's how they should cast it next season.
Like that Danny DeVito be Chopper would be great.
That'd be really good.
If you like when people want to play Detective Pikachu, he's like, "What's the Pikachu?" Be like, "What's the Chopper?"
So I started blasting the mash.
So when Chopper comes in, what are they going to do with Chopper in the live action?
They better just make a puppet.
Yeah.
Just hire Jim Henson.
Or see, cause look,
Or
Brent,
just make it a guy.
Brent, because I was talking about this with that one recently. The problem is, the latter half of One Piece, the Straw Hats aren't like normal people.
Yeah.
You got a giant fish man, a reindeer, a skeleton with an afro.
There's so many freaks in the cast. It's gonna be insane how they adapt that if they do.
An American robot
who's like 8 feet tall.
Who's a reverse centaur.
But yeah, with Nami's backstory, we learn about her family. She steals stuff, and then Arlong's pirates show up and start fucking up Coco Island, and they try to hide, but then Nami's mom goes, "I would never lie about you being my daughters," and then gets Call of Duty 360 no-scoped in the brain.
No, you see, they did the 4Kids edit, and he put her in his dungeon, and we never see her again.
Wait, is that what 4Kids did?
Yeah, they hold on, because they did the finger gun, like they did in Yu-Gi-Oh!
No!
But,
okay.
But he's like, "Oh, you'll be in my dungeon for the rest of your life," and then she's apparently still there at the end of, Arlong's Park, but we never see her again.
I don't want to find my mom.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
Oh my god.
If I can find that image. Yes, I don't care about Smoker not having his cigars.
Oh yeah, if you want to have a good time, just deep dive 4Kids changes to One Piece. They're all insane.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them.
Like they're so willing to just remove core aspects of characters.
Like Sanji's cigarette.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So, because Bellamine holds Arlong down with a gun, but in the 4Kids, they gave her a shovel. Like, it's insane.
Nami's mom dies and such. Also, and at the same time, Luffy and gang are hanging out with Nami's sister, asking her, what's going on, who these dickhead fish people are. Nami, turns out, went to join Arlong's gang because she was gonna draw maps for them to buy out the whole island for how much berries was it?
100 billion.
Yeah, 100
100 million or whatever.
Billion is so much more than that.
Same
100
number.
million. And her adopted sister confronts Nami, digging up their mom's grave. And she's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" It's okay, sister. I have 100 million berries in here. I just hope they aren't confiscated by Arlong sicking a
literal rat
a
man.
marine, a literal rat man on me. He's the funniest looking marine ever, right?
I mean, yeah.
Especially in live action.
Yes. Like, the other funny looking marines are directly drawn after government officials from like Japanese government officials, which I find entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they take away her money, and she starts doing, the One Piece thing where screaming, "Arlong, Arlong, Arlong," and stabbing her shoulder tattoo. It's very cool. I do suggest watching the anime version of it, because they're recreating it, and they're recreating it pretty well, but it goes way harder in the anime.
Oh, it goes, ooh.
Because the snap zoom out to the gang just being around waiting for Luffy to say, "We're gonna go kick Arlong's ass," is awesome. It still hits pretty hard here.
It does, but it's just how do I phrase it? It doesn't go as hard, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because it goes.
They should have stylized it more.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all gear up to go fight the Arlong pirates. Also, Nami comes along for some reason. She doesn't do anything. I don't get why she came along.
Yeah.
She points out where the map room is.
Well, so
okay, that's fair.
So in the original, because like she literally can't like fight because she literally stabbed like a giant hole in her arm. And she has extreme PTSD, and Luffy's like, "Don't worry, we got this." So, like, Luffy still destroys the room to begin with, in like the original series, but it's no sort of like, Nami hates this room, so I'm gonna destroy it. It wasn't like a slight at Arlong. He was doing it for Nami's sake.
Well, it was a slight at Arlong and to do it for Nami's sake.
Yeah.
Also, they did the line of Arlong said "use" and Luffy gets really mad. It's pretty great.
Also, Luffy doesn't bend Arlong's nose at a 90-degree angle.
Arlong doesn't bite into Luffy, and Luffy doesn't bite into him back.
Arlong doesn't pull out 2 sets of teeth and try to use them as weapons. Then Luffy puts one in his mouth and bites Arlong again. So a lot of One Piece fights devolve into gags half the time.
Okay.
Also, Luffy doesn't get stuck at the bottom of the sea, and they have to yank his neck all the way to the surface to make sure he lives.
Because they give him cement shoes.
Mm-hmm. I found the fight they did at Arlong Park pretty fun.
Yeah.
Zoro kills people.
Zoro's the only one to kill minorities.
Usopp
yeah, they
kills
bring in the
one
blood
guy.
for this area. Also, Zoro says "fuck."
He does.
That's insane.
I did love that the Zoro and Sanji hate each other, and that continues in the live action.
My favorite payoff to a joke is they fight the karate fishman with the weird elbows, and Sanji just starts saying his move names, and then goes "mutton chop." And Zoro's like, "You call it your special names too? Great, you'll fit right in." So they pulled off the snarkiness from earlier. They did it.
You see, Brent, Sanji names all of his moves after like food, but he always hits where the food comes from. So Sanji's literally telling people where he's going to kick them, and they still get hit. Because they're stupid. Well,
they don't speak French.
That's true. You got me there. If Sanji fights a Frenchman, he's fucked.
Sanji, where are we going to? French Island.
We're going to go to Crossdresser Island and become problematic.
Sanji, no. I liked Zoro's and Sanji's fight a lot.
Yeah.
I also liked Usopp's fight of him just shitting his pants until he realizes, oh, I can light him on fire, which leads to the.
I'm a little upset we didn't get Usopp hammer, but it's fine.
Yeah. It did lead to the funniest effect of him launching the explosion at the bottle, and that fishman fucking flying. I enjoyed that a lot. And with Luffy's fight, they basically do structural damage. They punch each other a lot. They do the giant axe kick, which looked goofy as hell, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It looked better than the Gum Gum Gatling. where Arlong just kind of, floats away gently.
I do like they did the fishman thing of one of the fishmen swimming through the sea really fast during the Zoro and Sanji fight.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the finishing move on Arlong?
Battle Axe.
Okay, yeah, that was the finishing move.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if there was anything after.
Yeah, because they're all like, no, Luffy's dead. And then, he pops out and he's like, I'm made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo ho ho.
I'm literally immune to blunt damage.
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. Yahoo yahoo.
Luffy. Get crushed by a building, Luffy. But yeah, they start celebrating. They're like, we did it. We celebrated the town. And then Garp shows up.
With more original stuff from Netflix.
Yes. He's like, Luffy, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm not gonna have you be a pirate.
Fuck you, Grandpa, I'm gonna be a pirate.
Damn it, you son of a bitch. I love you. Go be a pirate.
Like fucking Garp not on fraud watch because he just wrecks Luffy.
Yeah, and he's like, I love my grandson. Damn it, he can go out there.
You see, it's because Garp punches with his fists of love.
And then the Ratman will actually, and then Nami fucking knocks him out.
Yeah, he turns to the nerd emoji, and then he gets knocked the fuck out.
Yes. I thought Garp was just gonna kill him. Be like, no, you suck. I know you took bribes. You're dead.
Also, Garp just leaves his fucking Admiral jacket on the ground. Doesn't go back for it.
He can get a new one.
Has it back when they're on the ship is fine.
And Kobe, gets is told by Garp he's gonna train them along with Himepo.
Yeah.
And that's basically the end of their arc in the manga as well until we see them after the time skip.
We didn't talk about Beauregard. Garp's vice captain.
Oh yeah, he's there.
The guy wearing the fucking hat.
Yeah, Dick Tracy, who does nothing in the original series, but did a whole lot in the live action, so it's weird.
Yeah, wasn't he originally Garp's original design?
He was.
And then he realized I don't like it.
Yeah. Then fucking Oda drew Garp. He's like, no, this is better.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta use Dick Tracy because he's cool. Yeah,
and all the cast goes onto the Going Merry. They put their feet on the barrel and exclaim what they want to do.
And then it ends like every arc in One Piece where they have the fucking wanted poster reveals.
Da 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 da. And yeah, that was live action One Piece.
Yeah.
Solid 6.5 out of 10.
I'd give it a 7.
And I gave it an 8.
Yeah.
But Brent, here's the real question: are you going to get into the actual One Piece?
You see, I asked myself that.
Oh shit! It's private. That's progress.
I'm still saying what I've said before. Once Oda's like, it's gonna end in 2 months, I'll probably hop on.
That's fair. You can get through 1,000 chapters in a month.
I mean,
Yeah.
I got through 600 in a week, but only reason I stopped because I really hate Punk Hazard, and it just killed the momentum.
Punk Hazard's great. What? You're stupid.
No, right? I don't like the body swap, kind of genre. It was boring. Nothing happened on Punk Hazard.
Yeah, but who's surgery man? He was there.
Law?
Law, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And Law was annoyed half the time, which made that arc fantastic.
I mean, yeah.
Also, we got Law's backstory there. Like,
No,
come on.
Law's backstory doesn't happen until Dressrosa.
Oh.
But Zoro does kill a white woman there, so he's not completely racist.
Okay, good. He beat the racism allegations.
I mean, but she was.
I don't know. Women are the second minority.
I mean, but she was a harpy woman, so I guess she's technically a minority.
Now, Andrew, aren't all women harpies? Damn.
No,
got him.
Brent, no.
I see you also subscribe to the Hustler University.
Yeah, we made that joke about Sanji. Because he's like, oh, women are all mysterious.
Actually, Riven, did you see that tweet from Tristan Tate? That was the Don Flamingo quote.
You mean Andrew Tate?
No, it was Tristan that said it.
Okay, I don't know who Tristan is. That his brother?
That's his brother, yeah. Who's the author with the scans when you put the course justice will prevail line on Twitter, and everyone's like, wait, hold on a minute.
No.
God.
Why would he post a Don Flamenco quote? He's the gayest man there.
Because they clearly saw the Barbie movie and they realized Ken was just Don Flamingo. Look, the last half an hour is just Dressrosa. I don't know what you mean.
A Barbie?
Yeah. If you think about it, that last half hour is just Dressrosa.
I need to rewatch reread DeRosa with that context now. Going, this is so Barbie coded.
Oh, well, you have, a flamboyant man wearing the feather boa and sunglasses who, took over a country, with brainwashing and make people forget the way of lives. And he wants.
Is he also way more into horses than anything else?
He's in an adult relationship.
With a horse?
He could be. I'm not fucking Don Flamingo. I don't know. Also, I'm
just asking, when does the horse come in?
Look, Brent.
How hungry.
So there's a there's a female character called Viola, and someone's like, "Hey, how come her and Doflamingo have nicknames for each other?" And Oda goes, "They have a very adult relationship that's not for my manga, so we're not going to talk about it."
Are you excited for season 2, Brent?
Yes, I am.
Oh, we forgot. It ends on the smoker tease.
Yeah, he's smoking. Therefore, they're doing it better than 4 Kids.
He had 2 cigars, so they're on point. It's fine. He's gonna show up, and
then he'll be a fraud.
He's gonna eat those girls' ice cream with his pants.
But yeah, I'll think about reading it when he's like, it's gonna end soon. I still think my biggest barrier with One Piece is I think it looks incredibly ugly.
No, you see, Brent, you look past that, all right? Because
it doesn't look ugly. It looks like a cartoon.
Well,
Bugs Bunny. Do you take Bugs Bunny? He looks ugly.
Kinda.
All right, I gotta go.
I'm head up. No. You see, Brent, you watch One Piece for the plot and the gags, all right?
Yeah, the art. If it was like more conventional anime styled, the gags would not land.
No.
Especially since like people's powers are being influenced by the art style as well, and I'm loving it. And the people who are complaining about it are dumb.
I like the people complaining about Gear 5 saying it's too gaggy, and it's like, that's the point.
That it's literally the culmination of everything the manga has been leading up to.
No, because you see, people want Gear Death. Or my favorite, Gear 69 Rape Man. Have you not
Wait,
seen
what?
that? Have you not seen that post someone made?
No, huh?
So back, when the Gear 5 finally came out in the anime, people were complaining like, "Oh, it's not serious enough." So people were making like joke tweets about shit. So someone made this joke post like, "Oh, I can't believe you raped Nami. Gear 69 raped man. No, I'm gonna rape you."
Man, the early 2000s never left us, did it?
No.
They truly haven't.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
No, but-
Let me see if I can find that post. Hold on.
So, in context, Brent, also major spoilers.
Okay.
Gear 5 is rubber hose animation powers.
I did
because
see
he's
that
a rubber
clip.
man.
He literally has rubber hose animation. He's literally Bugs Bunny. He has the Toon Force.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited at some point to go through One Piece and finish it and be like, I think I like Bleach the best out of the big three.
I don't think I could say that because I read all of the Bleach manga and it's got some high highs, but then we watched the Mount arc.
Okay, that is filler. It doesn't count.
No, but Brent,
I know,
it's anime canon.
No, if we're going to count filler, One Piece
God,
is way
yeah, I need to
worse.
watch One Piece filler.
I was really disappointed whenever we were watching. You talked about Luffy running in the wrong direction, and I was like, "Is that an excuse for filler? He goes in the wrong direction."
I don't know, Andrew. Was there ever an excuse for filler where he just goes in the wrong direction?
Well, I mean, technically, on Skypiea, because he's going to fight Enel, and you see Brent, Enel's whole ability is he shoots electricity, and as you know, Luffy's a hard counter.
Yeah.
So for
One Piece is a show about hard counters.
so anyways, so for like a bunch of episodes and like 50-something chapters, it's just how long can we keep Luffy away from Enel so the fight just doesn't end?
See, I love that though, because every time he didn't get there, I'm like, once he gets there, it's going to be the biggest payoff. And it was, because it has the face.
It does have the face.
And, like, you could add 50 more chapters of him running around and then give me that face, and I'd forgive all.
You know what the best part about Enel is?
What?
He got his dream.
He did go to the moon.
He went to the moon. Brit, this God's his whole dream. He's like, I'm tired of Earth. I want to go live on the moon.
And there's moon people.
And there's moon people. They're called Lunarians.
This is two pieces of media where there's moon people that are tiny guys.
One Piece literally said aliens are real, and no one, batted an eye.
One Piece, FF14. Anyone else say aliens are real on the moon?
The U.S. government.
Oh. Well, you see, all the U.S. government says we can't stop you from saying aliens are real. So some guy said aliens are real, and everyone took that as fact.
Depends. How do you define an alien? Let's talk about Virtue's Last Reward.
Wouldn't it be fucked up if someone on the moon killed another dude on the moon with a rock?
Hey, have you guys ever heard of Ice 9?
All right, I think it's time to wrap up this podcast.
It's also known as All Ice, also known as Alice. And there was this, mummified queen that we named Alice. I can't remember the fucking whole twist on that. It's been a long time.
Hey, do you remember when Nami's power is the morphogenetic field?
And if you chumps know Japanese...
Guys, did you know San means 3 in Japanese? He said to a bunch of Japanese people.
Did you know Ichiban means number one guy?
Did you know Ichigo means 1 in 5? That's why on Ichigo's door is 1 in 5.
Okay, if Ichigo means 1 in 5...
It also means
Then-
strawberry.
Yeah, but what about the guy that has 69 on his face? That also looks like Ichigo.
Oh, 1 in 5? That means he's the one useful friend out of his 5 friends.
No, so you see, it's because the 69 man saw into the future, so he knew about Gear 5 and he's very upset because it's clearly edgy. But then he saw Gear 69 Rape Man, and he's like, yes, I will build my personality around this.
I don't want that man.
Oh,
making
that's
a
why
personality.
Ichigo's theme song is like called "I Am Number One" or something.
Yes.
That makes
Yes.
sense.
Yeah, anything else y'all want to say?
Naruto introduced dinosaurs. That's all I know about Naruto.
Where Sasuke's fighting a velociraptor.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to never engage with Naruto.
Look, all I know about Naruto is that apparently between Boruto and Naruto, Sasuke goes around fighting fucking dinosaurs.
I think the current artist should be put in jail.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the current Boruto artist.
I don't know what he did. I'm assuming it's child porn.
He drew wrong.
He's drawn children in kind of sus ways.
Oh, so it is child porn.
Yeah.
Why is it always
No.
child porn?
Bad writing and risque artwork? Come on, man. You can't have both.
There once was a man named Gold Roger who was king of the pirates. He had fame, power, and wealth beyond your wildest dreams. Before they hung him from the gallows, these were the final words he said.
My fortune is yours for the taking, but you'll have to find it first. I left everything I own in one piece.
Ever since, pirates from all over the world set sail for the Grand Line, searching for One Piece, the treasure that would make their dreams come true.
Yo!
Don't give it up, Luffy. Don't give it up, Zolo. Don't give it up, Nami. Don't give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Here's how the story goes. We find out about a treasure in the Grand Line. There's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing. I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king.
His name is Luffy.
That's Monkey D. Luffy.
King of the pirates. He's made of rubber.
How did that happen?
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. His name's Zolo, he's just like a samurai and a Lady. Nami's not shy. Usopp's doing that marksman thing. Sanji's cooking, Chopper's doctoring.
Set sail the one